everyone, and welcome back to my channel, What the Beck. I look especially frumpy today, but it's fine. These are my new glasses. I love them. They're just a little bit long here, so if I end up taking them off, it's because I got annoyed with them. But today we're doing a thrift haul. I just set up this new rack here, and it's not empty, but like it has given me more space for certain things than I had before when they were hanging in the closet. So like there's actually a little bit of room in here. So why not stuff that full of more stuff? But yeah, I did seriously consider like what I wanted when I went thrifting this time. I made a list of things I was looking for specifically. And then of course I got some things I didn't plan to, but that's fine because like I said, I do have more storage space now that I have this rack. So I'm gonna go through the 3 categories of stuff that I got. I actually did manage to get like pretty much everything that I was looking for except for like fancy blouses that would work with Lolita, but I think that's fine because I actually just got a bunch of new tops from my Secret Santa from my Lolita group, so I'm like not worried about that at all. But I was looking for like leggings, tights, and a few other things. I'll put a picture of the list here. But yeah, I found pretty much all of those, so I'm going to show them to you now. That's the first category, is stuff I was specifically looking for. Second category is stuff that I got to either DIY or use as material for DIYing, and then the third is the stuff that I got even though I didn't plan to get it. I just saw it and was like, okay, I need to have that. So yeah, let's get into it. So as you saw in the list, I was looking for a pink sweater specifically, and that is actually to replace this one that I have. It's got a cat on it and it says "not today." It's cute and I really liked the material, but over time it's gotten worse. This is a material that I used to buy a lot of stuff in, like a Sherpa kind of like material, and it just doesn't age very well, and I want my stuff to be able to go in the washer without needing to be air dried. So pink sweatshirt. I also looked out because even though I'm not a super fan, all of BTS's merch is super cute, and this is like BTS merch. I also found a different BTS sweater at the same thrift store a while ago, and I saw a black one with a picture of one of the boys on it, like the same trip that I went and saw this one. So I don't know if they did something or like someone just like left their BTS phase. I think that they have resale value, but I just think they're really good quality, so I'm keeping them. I don't know if I'm gonna DIY this, so I just put it as like, leave it for how it is for now, because it goes with stuff. You could wear it with overalls and things. But yeah, that's the sweater. And then I only found one like tulle skirt that I saw myself wearing, and it was this one. It's sparkly and hot pink. It goes up a little bit higher than what it looks with the sweater on, but it's a decent length. It's like comfortable. It's actually a kid's skirt, but like I'm tiny, so but I think that this, even if I didn't like find the other skirts, I do have some material to make some, so I can use this as a reference for like how long to make it. And yeah, I decided that I do want to put a few more hot pink things in my wardrobe. Like I have this sweater here that has a little bit of it, and I was like, I could probably get 2 or 3 hot pink things and then they'd be able to like go with my pastels really well. So that was the reasoning behind that. So this might be wishful thinking because it's still really cold where I am, but I got a few tank tops. This one is like the mint green one. I'm not sure entirely if the color is gonna go with anything, but I needed more tank tops anyway because I only had like 2 and I just got 1 more recently. So now that I'm in a house that like holds its temperature, it's gonna feel like summer when it's summer. But I also got these pink pants, and I thought they were leggings. They're made out of stretchy material, so I could like make them a little tighter if I wanted to, because I was intending to use them for Fairy K. But they're comfy right now, so I'll ask the Fairy K gods in the Discord server and see if they are appropriate, because I'm still not entirely, I don't have the eye for Fairy K as much as I do for Lolita. But yeah, that was these two. And then I also got this blue tank top. It's a little loose, but like nothing isn't loose on me. And I got these, which I'm really excited about, sparkly pants. They have like gems, or I don't know what they are, like little metal bits embedded in them. And I was originally looking for just pastel stuff, except for the DIY materials, which we'll look at later. But I saw these and I was like, those are like simple but interesting enough that like if you switch them out with plain black leggings, it would do something for your outfit. So I was like, how much were they too? They were like $4. So for $4, it's like another cool thing that you can put in your outfit. So that's why I got those. Okay, so one of the categories that I didn't actually write on my list, but that I had in the back of my mind as like, I want to get more pieces for this, is like lazy pajamas. So like, I really like one-piece pajamas, and I also have actually something very similar to this. It's like a nightgown thing with like the frilly sleeves, and it's like either vintage or like vintage inspired. So I got another one of these because even though this one is like a really similar color and shape to my other one, it's sleepwear, and like if one of them's dirty, it would be nice to have another one to choose from. So yeah, this is like my third nightgown thing. I have one that's made of fleece that's really nice and purple, and then one that looks very similar to this with like the pinky lacy vibe. And it's like a sack. It's just a big rectangle gathered at the top, and it's very long, and I do have the pants underneath because it's kind of see-through, but yeah. I also have one more pair of pajamas that I got just because it looks super cute, and they're not the lazy kind like I was thinking, but like it's cute enough that like you could use it in like a room wear look, I think is what it's called, where you're like being lazy around the house and like you just want to wear something cute, but you don't want to wear something like super over the top. So I'll show you that now. So this one is very much a summer pajama type thing. I think it's a little bit big on me because the seam falls here instead of here, but it's trans pride colors. It's cute. It has shorts, which I don't have that many shorts that fit into my aesthetic. I have like gym shorts and stuff, and very obviously it needs to be ironed, which I actually did get my iron out for once because I was sewing. So yeah, there's that. I mean, I could tailor it a little bit more if I wanted to, but like it's for sleeping, it's comfortable, it's cotton, so I'm not too concerned. And the pocket says love on it, so it's cute by that virtue as well. Sometimes you'll find something cute like this and it'll say something like really weird on it. Like for example, this robe that I was wearing earlier says brunch babe on the back, and I think it would be a much better article of clothing if it didn't say that. But I like don't care enough to seam rip it off right now, so that's fine, I guess. I don't really even see it when I'm wearing it, but like if it was something I was gonna wear in public, like for example, if this was just like a cute blouse and it said like brunch babe on it, I'd be like, no, I'm taking that off immediately, or I'm putting a patch over that immediately because I don't vibe with that. Okay, and on my list I was looking for either thick white tights to use for the winter, or like pink tights that I could like pair with stuff instead of wearing like knee-high socks or leggings. But I found black tights and I was like, you know, I don't actually have a pair of black tights, and it was like $1. So I grabbed these. I'm not going to try these on right now because I'm just going to leave them in the package till I wear them. But yeah, I got black tights. The next category is DIY supplies, and so I kind of put 3 of them on right now. So the first one is this mesh shirt, which I've been looking for a mesh top for a while. I actually have material that like I could make one with, but like it's just enough that I wouldn't really be able to make a whole shirt with it. So I'm thinking I might make like little arm cover thingies, or like a tank top style thing with it that doesn't need the long sleeves. I'll see what I do with that. But I saw this and I was like, okay, I'm getting this. No clue what major is or what it stands for, if it stands for something. So don't come at me if it's something weird. I want to either like cut this out and put a different fabric here, like maybe even just like a plain one, or like, I don't know, maybe I would put a different patch of t-shirt fabric over it and like paint something, or put like embroidery or a different word. So like if you have any idea for what word could go on here, it doesn't have to be a 5-letter word. Just leave me a comment, because I'm open to open to your suggestions. Baby just sat on my step stool here, so I'm gonna have to step around her to show you. Like, it's a really long shirt, so that can be interesting in certain outfits. But also, yeah, these jeans, they're skinny jeans. They fit okay, but I'm not a fan of skinny jeans. So I got them to use to make patches, like denim patches, to sew onto my patch pants, which I haven't started yet, but like this is one of the few materials I needed to be able to start on that. And then also this pink regular t-shirt, you can kind of see it under here. I got this one not to cut up, but like to use as the base for something. So like I had an idea one day that like I could put like just sew cute little buttons all over the front of the shirt, and then I'd have a cool interesting shirt that I can like wear with Fairy K and stuff. I don't know, we'll see how that works out. I also had a really good idea for a pink sweater, but it's not going to work with the one that I got, so I'm going to see if I'm going to make one to do something with, or if I'm going to like put, I don't know, I need to switch out some things in my wardrobe, but that, like, that's the whole point of this, is I made sure to get things that would go with the styles I'm going for. And I actually really like how this shirt looks now that I'm seeing it on me. But yeah, next thing. Okay, this one is admittedly a little bit big on me. I tried to avoid getting stuff that was too big, because I know that like larger people have a harder time finding things when they go shopping, because they're not like me where they can just like put anything on and it'll fit. But I'm pretty sure this was like a medium, and I think it would be really cool to have it as like a loose sort of tank top. So I'm gonna like cut the sleeves off and maybe like rip it up a little and put safety pins and stuff in it, or maybe some like visible mending with like white thread. This is why I'm wearing the binder, by the way, because I knew some of these would slip down. But yeah, this as a tank top, good for like the summer, just like a cool flowy thing, with the like gothic hardcore element of the Ouija board. Plus, when you're bored in public, you can just like sing your ABCs. So yeah, good for that too. The next few things I'm not going to try on just because they're jackets, and like I know that the jacket fits me. And since it's in the DIY pile, there's plans for them. So yeah, this is just a plain black hoodie that I found. At least that's what I thought it was. And then I turned it around, and I don't know who Maya is, but I'm really sorry for your loss. I think what I'll do to like honor the person this was for is like maybe put a little patch over it, like a heart patch or something. Because I don't plan on leaving this black per se. I'm probably gonna find some like ideas for like stuff to cut out of cardboard, lay it over the top, and then spray bleach spray over it to make it look cooler and like that orangey color that black clothes get when you bleach them. But like it seems very high quality and really comfy, so yeah. And that's kind of sad too, because like it's only been 6 months since Maya passed away, if that's what that means. But I will use the sweater for good, and we're keeping it out of the landfill, so that is an upside. Okay, so this next thing, I looked like I was absolutely insane walking around the store carrying a little pin with like a fur ball topper on it, because I saw it at the dollar store, and I got that pin specifically because I was like, that looks like Pop Rock's fur. And we come home and hold it up to Pop Rock, and literally like 2 of the 4 colors are perfect matches for different parts of his fur, and then the other 2 are like close enough. So the purple matched perfectly, so I carried that pen around with me for this project, where I found this Pop Rock colored hoodie. And essentially what I'm gonna do is, it's a little bit small on me, so it was definitely a kid's hoodie, but we're going for the color, right? And I was like, I can make it work, because even if it's a little small, I can cut a slit down the middle, and like Pop Rock's marking is in the center of his chest, right? So I can just make that piece a little wider and it won't be as tight on me. And I also need to cut part of the sleeve off to make it white, because it's not going to be like perfectly the same as Pop Rock. It's going to be like as if the second half of his arm was white, because then I can wear it with his paws, and the paws will be the color of the paws, because you know, you don't really need that on your actual sleeve. So to go with this, I could have made this myself, but I was there, it was $4. I grabbed this to use the sleeves, and then I didn't even see that on the back. I don't know who Miss Nicole is. I was thinking I could use the fabric from the back to make the front of it, but I might just sew a piece of like fleece there instead. But for these, I'm just gonna like cut off the arm and sew it to the other, like, it'll literally look like that, like half white. And then it already has the cuff, and I don't have to mess with putting elastic in it. And then this will just become more stretchy t-shirt or like jersey material to make other DIY stuff with. So like patches or like embroidery, I could use this fabric for that. So it's not going to waste. But yeah, that one I'm definitely going to try to do a video on, because I think like making a hoodie is really easy once you have your pattern, which you can literally just make the pattern from a hoodie you already have without cutting it up. Like, you don't have to cut it apart to see how it's made. But yeah, I think a lot of people would want to make a hoodie of their persona, so I'll show you how to do that in an upcoming video. This was another one that I found in the kids section, and like, it's a little bit of a struggle to put on, but it's not tight on me. It's got a bear on the front with little button eyes and nose, and then these hearts on the sleeves, and then the back is like the back of the bear, and it has this cute little ruffly bit here, but as you can see it does not cover everything, so I would need to wear shorts or another skirt or something with it. And I'm trying to think of what I could do to keep it the same like vibe without like, and make it like a little bit longer or bigger, I guess, because like I have a few t-shirts that I'm planning to just, sorry, my camera turned off. So I was saying this part, I have a few t-shirts that are a little bit small that I want to like open this up and put a little panel of fabric in there so it'll still be able to fit me. So I might do that with this, but I want to preserve like the edge of it because it's meant to be a dress, and like having a one-piece dress in this color would be nice. For my wardrobe specifically. So yeah, I might add a little bit of fabric to the bottom, or like a little bit of lace. There's a little bit under here that I could untuck to like help make it longer, but we'll see what happens with that. In the clip that I thought I was filming, but I wasn't, I recommended you to follow the stitches because this style reminded me of her, and she makes really good YouTube videos. So yeah, definitely recommend going to watch that channel. Okay, this is gonna look a little silly, but bear with me. So first I found this Hello Kitty shirt, and it wasn't in the colors I was looking for, but like, if I see Hello Kitty at the thrift store and there's a chance of me fitting into it, I'm gonna buy it. So I got this one. The only thing I don't like is it's a crop top. So I'm probably gonna add another panel to it, but like, I have material to do that now because I got that other t-shirt, so it'll fit perfectly. It'll be a black strip of fabric around the bottom. And now the part that looks weird is these pants, which are technically thermals, so like you're supposed to wear them under your other pants in the winter, and they're just like tie-dye, really cool. They're a little baggy, but like I can just take them in. But yeah, so there's those. I'm pretty sure that my roommate showed me these pants, and I was like, okay, well, I have to get those. And also, speaking of pants, I got these, which are trans pride colors. I don't know if people do this on purpose, but like, there's a lot of subtle pride merch, especially for trans pride, just with the colors people choose to make clothes with. And this matches perfectly with my, I don't know if you can see it, I have a hoodie that's like the same pattern. The pink's a little darker, but I saw that and I was like, okay, now I have a matching set. So yeah, I got those. My tummy fell out. Yep. And I also got This isn't clothes, but I figure I'll put her in here now. This big tie bunny that's rainbow, and it goes with my rainbow tie bear, which I don't know where it is right now, but he used to live up on the windowsill over here, so I'm going to put this bunny over here. This was another one that I saw, and I was like, I'm going to get it. And it's not because I liked it, it was because it was $3, and it matches the one that my partner has. So we have matching Steven Universe shirts, and now we have matching Space Jam shirts. I have never seen Space Jam in my whole life. Okay, so this is one that I actually might return or like redonate, because we saw 3 of them in the store and we're like, oh wow, that's such a coincidence. We should all get them, me and my 2 roommates. One of them put theirs back, and I don't know if the other one's gonna return theirs or not, but it's literally like we were gonna use them and like modify them to be like button-ups or like a cloak or something. It's a LuLaRoe thing, and I know that there's like problems with them, but like it's secondhand, so it's like I'm not really contributing to that, but like it's still like, why would I have this if not to match with people, you know? And it's like such an odd shape. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't like having half sleeves either, so I will either redonate it or like cut it up and use it as patches probably. So yeah, that's that one. Okay, and this is one that my friend showed me from across the hall. Well, not the hall, the aisles. And was like, this made me think of you. And I was like, once I put that on, I'm not taking it off for a week. So yeah, it's a big pastel cardigan type thing. My waist is here, so that gives you a estimate about how long it is. But yeah, it's very cozy and very soft, and I like it a lot. So I actually have something a little bit similar to this that I don't wear as much, that I'm probably going to donate and then keep this one instead. And finally, there's this shirt, which doesn't look like it fits into any one of my styles. But when I zoom in or get closer, you can see that there's little tiny ladybugs over it. When I saw this in the store, I was like, oh, my imaginary cottagecore girlfriend would wear this, but I don't know if I would wear this. And we had like back and forth between me and one of my roommates of like, well, how could we wear this? How could we make it work? And then I was like, look at the price tag. Cause like, let me show you this. $10, right? That's expensive for a thrift store, at least in my mind. But like, the price they were trying to sell it for, not the price it's worth, because it took like $1 to produce probably. The price they tried to sell it for is $78. So I was like, well damn, $60 off, I'm gonna try it and see if it's worth having, and if I don't end up liking it, like I was gonna use it as a night shirt, and I was like, if I end up not wanting it, I can sell it to some Depop girly and see how much she wants to pay for it. You know, and I'm not gonna list it at $78 because it's not brand new, but I guess it has the tag on it still, but like now I've worn it. So that was that one. And then finally I have 2 little bags of accessories. One of them is literally just Legos, and the funny thing with this is that I know they've had a humongous tub of Legos there, and they had it listed for $200, which like no one's spending $200 at the thrift store. Except for me, maybe, but like that was just because I found a lot of good stuff at one place. These are from 2 different places, by the way. So they finally started splitting it up, and this was $7, and I was like, that is a decent price for a whole chunk of Legos, so I got some Legos. And then finally I got this bag of little clips and accessories and stuff, and they were just very kidcore. There's pastel ones in here, there's little butterflies, there's a few pieces of jewelry, I think. So I'm gonna go through and sort this out and see what all is in here. I know there's also just plain clips, which is good for like DIYing and putting stuff on them. So yeah, that was that. So I hope you enjoyed this haul video. I'm really excited to wear these. First I have to like wash them all first. But yeah, for everything that I showed you in this video, the total is like $140, which like, that's a lot, especially because like I don't usually spend that much at once, but like this is something where I like pinpointed things that I specifically really needed to make my wardrobe work together more. Because as you can see, it's a little bit not fractured, but like I have a few different styles, so I want to finish filling out my capsule wardrobes of each style, and I think I really did that with some of this stuff too, along as getting some like practical things like pajamas and like leggings and stuff. So yeah, I would love to hear your opinions in the comments on the things that I got, as well as any like outfit ideas you have, like if you think that that sweater cardigan thing would go really well with X, Y, and Z, or stuff that like you already know that I have. I'd definitely love to hear that. But yeah, until the next video, we'll see you later. Bye!